isolation and social distancing, social, sorry, distancing. So today, the topic, you know that every week we are aiming to connect, all of us, to share a bit of wisdom, a bit of how are we doing in the current context. And how I have a special guest today. So every week I will try to have a special guest who will give a bit of advice on how everything is going on her side, his side, and how we can get some uh, amazing advice from them. And today the topic is, and I'm going to show that on screen, is how why why does information matter? Okay, so basically, I think it's important to just step back a bit, especially in the current situation, and realizing what kind of information do we receive in the morning from the time we wake up. Then later on, how do we also deal with information that we receive from Facebook, from Twitter, from the news, and also from different medias, and bringing us to the concept of what is information, what is positive information, what is negative information. Okay, so I'll just take another word to define information. Information is message, information is data. But what is positive information? Positive information is any message or any data which has order, harmony, and connection. So, one of the most powerful message is the message of love. Okay, so when you say love, when you feel love, when you embrace love, you touch on one of the highest frequency and vibration. Okay, light as well, forgiveness, and in this time when our habits are changing. So some of you, like me, we stay home. We have to stay home. And so what do we do? From the start, we wake up. Some of you may do prayer. Some of you may read books. And it's all about what kind of information do I feed my soul, my heart, my body every day? And actually, is it positive or negative information? For instance, the coronavirus now. We know that this is going on. We know that, it's increasing or stabilizing in terms of number. But actually, you know this information already, but all of us by listening to the radio or even by talking to each other, we may even nourish more this type of information. It's not good or bad. It's just a fact to say that there is a situation, and on top of this, we as human beings, we as individual, we may increase even more this message. So I'm just going to share with you a story of how during this time it is an opportunity as well to reflect on us and actually to change our attitude. I remember a book of Jeff Keller, Attitude is Everything, and how in this situation we can go beyond our boundaries, our comfort zone, and actually even situation like how do I feel about the whole situation? Do I feel I feel fear? Do I feel secure from time to time? Because I know that whatever is happening, I know that someone is going to take care of me. I know that my mother, my father, my friends, even hospital in the UK. I know that someone is going to take care of me. So thinking of that, and I'm just going to share with you an interesting story. It's a very silly story, but at the same time, it helped me to understand why all of us, how all of us can have like a square head, if I can put it this way. What does that mean? A few months ago, I moved from a place to another, and I was supposed to access to my meter reader in order to submit it. I went to the place, I checked if I was able to have access to it, and I saw a plastic box a plastic box where you needed to have a special tool in order to open it. And actually, I didn't try at the time. It was probably 4 months ago. I didn't try. I just say, I can't do it. I don't have the tool. That's it. And recently, just yesterday, I decided to just go and investigate a bit further. I didn't know why, but I just felt like something had to happen. And I played with, the way, the opener, let's say, put it this way. And actually, guess what? There was no tool needed. The door could be opened simply. And this is a very simple example, but an example to show us that sometimes we may put limitation in our life. And not only for that, but for everything. I can't do it. It's not the time. I don't have the tool. I may not be able to do it. And guess what? If we try it, we give it a go. And with the faith, with the willingness to be able to change the situation, we can do that. So that was the topic of the day: information, what is positive information, data, message with order, with harmony, with connection. And also sometimes, even if we think that we cannot do something for whatever reason, let's try it. Let's give it a go, and actually things can change. So now it is the time to introduce my special guest. So my special guest is Alex. Alex, I know Alex from my meditation classes, especially from Young Living, which is an essential oil company. And actually, Alex, she is an exceptional, I would say, nutritional expert, also expert in wellness. So combining different things from different angles, but one of the pillars is nutrition. Okay, so actually very important to remind us that well-being, it's not only, we have to bring all the aspects of well-being: gym, nutrition, thinking, and more. So it's a concept. It's not like one or the other. It's a holistic approach. So I'm just going to bring Alex on screen now because I am experiencing a new technology. I'm very excited about that. And welcome. I'm going to welcome Alex. 1, 2, 3. She's here. Welcome, Alex.
Hello, Emmerich.
How are you doing today?
I'm great. I'm really, really good.
So actually, I wanted to ask you a few questions, about how are you doing those days, especially in the current context of self-isolation. And basically, my first question for you is, how do you keep yourself up in the current circumstances?
Well, it's strange because I actually don't find that these circumstances, they don't seem that it feels different if I walk outside the front door, but at home, my environment is exactly the same. I'm lucky I'm with my husband, so the two of us are here together. We are very much focused on focusing on the outcomes that we want to happen. We are very good at really monitoring our mindset and being really adamant that we stick to that. In terms of like what I'm doing on a daily basis, I'm very focused on the best physical diet, but also the best mental diet. So the two, as you say, it's a holistic approach. They work congruently together. So to set my day, I always get up and I do what I call a moving yoga meditation. For 15 minutes where I'm physically moving. So it's a bit like half Tai Chi, half yoga, but while meditating and really focusing in to feel the energy and the life force in my body come through.
Yes.
That really connects me through to nature. I always take a moment to look at the nature outside of my window. I'm very lucky that I live in a tree house. So I'm in a beautiful apartment that really is, I just look out over treetops and there's nature is in abundance. we're taking the opportunity to go out and have our walk every day, just to clear our minds, to keep our focus on being where we are. So everything that I think we do is the best mental diet and the best physical diet. That's the simplest way I could really explain it.
That's great, great. And you mentioned about, meditation, mindfulness. So how do you think meditation can help? How meditation, first of all, help you in your daily life, and how do you think it can help others as well in these circumstances?
Yeah, of course. Well, I think it's vital. For me, my approach to meditation is I treat everything I do as a meditation. I love the fact, I know you're going to do a meditation, and I love doing that with you and in your classes, but I also love to just approach anything and everything I'm doing as a meditation. So am I policing my thoughts to make sure that I'm just doing what I'm doing, whether that's taking a shower, brushing my teeth, washing up, having a conversation with somebody. I want to be present. I want that present moment awareness in everything I'm doing. So I want to put my full awareness and concentration on what I'm doing. So I really, really do focus to treat everything as a meditation throughout the day, and I'll catch my thoughts. That kind of inner voice that we have. I'll do my utmost to catch that if it's not saying something that I want it to say. Now, I think over the years, with a lot of practice and discipline, my inner voice is on my side. But every now and then it may have a thought, and I'll catch it.
Okay. So I think that's a great advice. Self-awareness, just consciousness, being here now and not in the future, too much. In terms of how, we may heard from the government, from the TV, that the self-containing could last a few weeks, a few months, probably until 6 months. How do you deal with this idea? And basically, I would say, generally speaking, how do you deal with uncertainty?
Well, I think what I try and do is put things into perspective. And uncertainty to me comes because we can allow our thoughts to run away with themselves, and we can start to worry, and that can create fear. And we can be worried about something that hasn't actually come about yet. And I'm a real advocate of focusing on what I do want as opposed to what I don't. So I like to deal with what's practical, what may need to be dealt with. Obviously, we have to adapt, and we have to follow the guidelines, and for hygiene and social distancing, etc.
Yeah.
We're having this conversation online as opposed to in person, but I see that there are so many opportunities that will come from this situation, and I would be looking at that to see how can I achieve my purpose to make a huge difference to as many people as possible, and to help people understand about the shall we say, unleashing the life force that they have inside through eating the right foods and thinking the right thoughts. And so this situation has got me considering, well, how can I go about that in a more effective way? How can I get to more people? How can I make more of a difference? So I think I just try not to worry about things. I just try and look for the good, and go down that route.
Perfect. Thank you, Alex, for sharing. And I understood that you are organizing an event, special event tomorrow, in order to give some practical advice to people on how to deal with this situation. Can you please let us know about this event?
Yeah, thank you. I'd love to tell you. This is something that literally was just sort of I magicked up a couple of days ago. My husband and I were talking, and we just said, look, let's get some information out there. Basically, this is a beat coronavirus. We using the system and specialized approach that I've used myself. I had a routine blood test a few months back with my GP because of some dental work, and he was shocked at how strong my immune system was despite having a dental infection. Now, I've had other tests over the past 3 or 4 years, which have also come out as, extraordinarily strong results with my immune system and general health markers. And so I really just want to share what I know works. So this is foods that will help boost the immune system naturally. This is a food supplement that I take that actually work, which are the highest quality. To me, there is a return on investment that you get with what you put in your body. And there's a lot of misinformation out there. So I'm going to cut through that and just share with people exactly what I know. I'm going to tell people where they can source these products, websites where I shop. And just share. It's an hour of just pure information that will genuinely, I believe, make a difference. It's happening at 11 a.m. tomorrow. I think you're going to share the link. It's an event.
Yeah, I was about to say, if people, so I'm just going to try to share the link now. I think it has been, yes, I put it in the chat. So if people want to know more about it, and not only know more, but just be, with you personally, I will be there. I would say, please click, please, register. It's free, isn't it?
Absolutely, it's free.
It's free. Totally. It's for 1 hour, and actually it's going to be quite condensed and hopefully quite helpful for everyone.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Yes.
So thank you, Alex. I'm very grateful for this sharing. Now, please stay tuned, stay with me, because we are going to do meditation now. But it's not only like a stillness meditation. We are going to do meditation in order to help everyone to work on what we call in traditional Chinese medicine the metal element. So metal elements include lungs, nose, and also it's connecting to imbalance emotion of perfect situation now, because coronavirus affects the lungs, the nose, and more. So actually we are going to do practice in order to help everyone to do self-healing practice. Okay, so everyone, we do have the power to self-heal, to transform, and to rejuvenate. So how do we do that? How do we do that? Using the power of the soul. As I touched base at the beginning of the interview, what is the soul? Soul is message. Soul is information. What is positive information? And information with order, harmony, connection. Example, love. So love is a mantra. When you say love, you are love. When you say light, you are light. Okay? So I'm going to guide you in a few 2 or 3 minutes meditation. So everyone online, please sit up straight. Just, this is a time now to connect and nourish stillness. You connect to your breathing, natural breathing, in and out, in and out. And you're going to put one hand on your lower abdomen and second one on your lungs. This is a metal element, okay? Invocation, please repeat silently. It's a way to connect to the soul, heart, mind, and body of your metal element. So please repeat, dear, the soul, heart, mind, and body of my metal element. My metal element includes my lungs, my large intestine, my nose, and also the imbalanced emotion body of sadness, grief. You have the power to heal yourself. Please do a good job. Thank you. You take a deep breath in, you inhale, and we are going to bring visualization. Inhale light and exhale light. We are going to bring light in the lungs. Inhale light, beautiful yellow light. Exhale light, and you see your whole body inside the light. Last time, inhale. Exhale. And now we are going to add a mantra, love and light. Inhale, and you say love. Inhale, and feel the love. Exhale, light. When you exhale light, you see the light as well. Inhale love, beautiful. Exhale light. And slowly we are going to tap. This is a body tapping part. We are going to tap here on the lungs and bringing light to our lungs. And guess what? We are going to connect to the message of light, high frequency. Light, 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 light. So when you tap and you say light, you are light. You bring light to your lungs. Light, 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 light. And we are going to tap as well on our sinuses. So here, sinuses next to your nose, tapping very gently, gently, light. You can close your eyes and connect. So you connect to your sinuses and you bring light, you bring love, you bring rejuvenation. Light, 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 light. Upper sinuses here, over the eyebrows. Light, 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 light. So when you tap, you visualize light. You visualize light where you tap. Light, 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 light. And finally, one hand on our abdomen, second one on your chest, and you're going to tap light. This is for the whole body, okay? Light, 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 light. And we close the practice. We say, ha, 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 thank you, thank you, thank you. And actually, why 3 thank you? Thank you inside, okay? Our whole body, physical body, emotional body, mental body, and also spiritual body. Thank you to the outward, the saints, Buddhas, and thank you to the source, creator. Doesn't matter how you call it. God, the source, the creator, Tao, you say thank you, okay? So it's been my honor to be with you all today. I just put, the address of my website if you want to register, because we have weekly classes to empower everyone, especially in those, in this situation, empower everyone to nourish, to self-heal, so www.selfhealingpractices.com. We have classes in English on Tuesday and classes in French as well. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye, Alex.
Bye.
It's been a pleasure. Bye-bye.